আজকে আমার টপিক হচ্ছে অ্যাডভান্স অর্গানাইজার মডেল। তো অ্যাডভান্স অর্গানাইজার মডেল পড়তে গিয়ে আমরা যেটা পড়বো প্রথমে সেটা হচ্ছে মডেলস অফ টিচিং। So what is model of teaching? Model of teaching has two different words. One is model and another one is teaching. So it is a broader concept of teaching. So if we see the background, teaching learning process existence from the right from the existence of human being. In earlier days, mother used to teach their kids and the carpenter used to teach their son. Then a pot maker used to teach his son. So this was all the formal, informal teaching learning process. So then in 17th and 18th century, the formal teaching learning process came. After the formal teaching learning process came, the teacher should make positive, effective changes in the teaching learning process. So if we see, we are familiar with various teaching methods like lecture, discussion, field trip, etc. So if we ask say, which teaching method is best, probably we will say discussion. But if the children are so small, so how can they discuss? So this is not an effective way for the students who are very small. So no single method can test for the now suit for the all types of content and objectives of teaching method. So here the models of teaching developed. So model of teaching are actually models of learning. It helps students to acquire information, ideas, skill, value, and way of thinking. So if teaching learning process is not a only learning aid, then what is it? Bruce Joyce and Marshall says that this is a pattern or plan based on scientific principle about teacher-student interaction in classroom, but not only in classroom, but other outside of the classroom, like in online learning, this could be effective. So there are four families of models of teaching. So why do we need these families? Because when a teacher selects any model, he should be very careful about the objectives are fulfilled through these different families. So that's why the families are being categorized. The first family is information processing family. The models in the information processing family focuses on the cognitive activity of the child. That means the main purpose of this family is to develop cognitive abilities. So the students are given chance to their higher mental abilities. They're asked questions. They're asked to categorize the information that they already know. This way, the information processing family helps the students to develop their cognitive structure. So there are some examples like inductive thinking, inquiry training, advanced organizer, etc. The next family is social family. Social family is in which the teacher is interested to develop the cognitive ability of the student. In the same way, the student should learn about social interaction. So he should learn how to adjust with other people, how to interact with other people. So that is the main purpose of this social system family. It emphasizes actually on self-concept, the personality of the students, the development of the social skill, and of course the creativity. Some effective ways, role play, games, simulation process. The third family is personal family. There are many specific personal qualities of a student. So, for example, creativity, imagination. Then, for developing such talents, we use personal family models. It emphasizes on the feeling, adjustment of ability, and creativity of a student. Then we say behavioral system family. Behavioral system family talks about modification of behavior. This is the main focus of this family. So here we are emphasizing that the student, if the student is tired, he's not going concentrating on the class or he's stressed, then we need to teach him stress management first. Then we have to learn in the other teaching materials or study materials. So here the families of teaching model. We will talk about advanced organizer model, which belongs to the information processing family. So Advanced organizer model is a model developed by David Paul Ausubel, who was an American psychologist. So according to David Paul Ausubel, there is one single factor that influences the learning of the learner, which is existing knowledge. That means one single factor that influences most the students' learning process is existing knowledge. So it ascertains that, and then ascertain this and teach him accordingly, which helps a lot. So what is advanced organizer? It is a tool and a material learning aid. It helps learners to integrate new information with their existing knowledge. So whatever facilitates learner to integrate new information to existing knowledge is an organizer. When it is given to the students in advance, it becomes the advanced organizer. When something is new and there exists no previous knowledge of the concept, we have to give them some concept in advance. Then here are some examples. Like if we want the students to learn about defined region of art, defined region, then we have to give them the classification of the main regions like polar region, equilateral region. Then we slowly go on the explaining. This means the concept becomes in advanced organizer. Here is a famous example that some American students are to learn about Buddhism. So we will make them recall about the Christianity first because they are familiar to that religion. So then, if we say them to compare Christianity with Buddhism, it will be more clear to them to understand. So this will develop the cognitive structure of their mind as they know the about Christianity earlier. So it seems reasonable that having an advanced organizer can promote learning when we look at the everyday life. Like we can better learn something by new by comparing it with something that we know already. So advanced or organizer method is influenced by the Piaget cognitive theory. So the first thing is we have to learn something meaningful. And so meaningful verbal learning is deals with these three concerns. Concern how knowledge is organized, how the mind works to process new information, and how the teacher can apply these ideas about curriculum and learning when they present new materials to students. So when whatever we learn makes sense, it's called meaningful learning. When does it make sense? When we get to connect it with previous knowledge, then it does make sense. It gives a bird eye view to the big picture of the topic without learning in detail about it. If we want a student to learn about integration, we first ask them about what they know about differentiation. So this is the advanced organizer model. So here are some goals and assumptions. This model helps to organize and convey information as meaningfully as effectively as possibly. This develops cognitive structure. This gives knowledge and concepts of knowledge of concepts and facts of the subject. This helps teacher to make student learn meaningfully, effectively. This present pre-knowledge, then we give them new knowledge, so the student can correlate the new concept with the previous concept. So here are the elements of advanced organizer model. First is focus. The advanced organizer model strengthen on the cognitive structure, enhancing the retention of new information. Like if students are not focusing, that we have to ask them question that he already know, then he will learn something, and it will meanwhile encourage him. The next point is syntax. Now, syntax has three phases: phase one, phase two, phase three. Phase one is presentation of advance. So, what is presentation of advance? It clarifies the aims of lesson that the students is going to learn. It presents the organizer, identify the defining attributes, give examples, provide content, prompt awareness of learners' relevant knowledge or experience of previous knowledge. The phase 2 is presenting of or learning tasks. So how they are presenting material, how they are maintaining the attention and making a logical order of learning material explicitly by lectures, discussion, films, experiments, and a reading way. So phase 3 is strengthening cognitive organization. This promotes the active reception of learner, draw out the critical approaches to the subject matter, and clarify the subject. Next point is social system. The social system activates active collaboration between teacher students. That means social system denotes the classroom structure or the environment that is needed for the implementation of this model. Next is principle of reaction. Principle of reaction talk about mutual interaction between the teacher and learner, responsibly connect, organizers, and learning material. That is, though the teacher plays a major role, he is to be a facilitator by providing the students expressing their views as well as clarifying their doubts and by asking their questions. So student will ask their question and they will learn new things and will develop their cognitive structure. Now, what is support system? Support system are the resources that need to effective learning or effective implementation of this model. Now, application. The application of this model is to instruct students systematically in key ideas of field. They step by step gain perspective of the entire area. First, they are generalized in a view, then they get the specific knowledge of that subject. So cognitive aims can be achieved by this method. Abstract subjects which cannot be taught in the easier way, that can be easily taught by this way. Uh, Selection, organization, presentation, expression, this can be achieved by students or their critical thinking developed. So what are the instructional effects or nurturant effects of or advanced organizational model? Well, there are four effects: concept, structure, meaningful assimilation of information and ideas, interest in inquiry, habits of precise thinking. So instructional effects helps learner to learn the entire area related to the particular item, and an nurturant effect develop the deep thinking of the student. But there are disadvantages of this advanced organizer model. As students are habituated in a particular pattern of thinking, they cannot think independently over a new concept. So they always want to relate their knowledge with previous knowledge, but there might not be any previous knowledge. So they have they lost the creativity actually. So they cannot think independently. They always want to try with the previous knowledge, cooperate with the previous knowledge. And selection of exact advanced organizer process is complicated process, so their creativity is compromised. And there are another disadvantage that this method with this was method proceed with a deduction process. So but the students, many of the students proceed with the induction method, so this is quite difficult for them to learn. Thank you.